Good morning students. This is your class for business study, and in this class we are going to continue our unit number 8, that is small scale industry and entrepreneurship development. In that we are now going to study our last topic, that is intellectual property rights. So before discussing what is intellectual property right, we should know about what are intellectual properties. So basically intellectual property are intangible properties. Intangible property means the property which you can't see or which you can't touch. You can just feel that property. It refers to the creation of human mind, such as invention, artistic work, design, symbol used in business. Suppose you have done some invention, you have invented some formula. That is intangible property. Nobody can see that formula, nobody can touch that formula. That formula can only be felt when with the use of that formula the company have produced some product. Okay. So now comes to the point that what are intellectual property rights. So basically it means providing property right through patent, copyright, trademark. So here you can conclude that within the intellectual property right we are going to study about patents, copyright and trademark. These three in combination is intellectual property right. These rights are provided to original inventor. To whom? To original inventor who have invented this thing. Okay. Through these rights, creators have monopoly in creating, using, making the creation or invention. What does the intellectual property right give to the creator? It gives him or her monopoly. Monopoly means single man control. Only and only he or she will be using this formula to create something, to make something or to invent something. Nobody else can use that particular formula, particular idea that the particular creator have get intellectual property right on. Alright. Now intellectual property is divided into two categories. The first is industrial property and the second is copyright. What is industrial property? It includes inventions on which we can get patents. It includes trademark, which is a particular symbol of something, like this is the symbol of Nike. Then industrial designs, geographic indication, etc. Matlab whatever we are using in industry, that is industrial property. Then next is copyright. Whatever we are using means whatever ideas or intelligence we are using in industry, that will be included in industrial property. Next is copyright. Copyright include literary or artistic work. For example, if you have made a film or you have sung a song, then you can get that song copyright, that nobody else can use these lyrics to sing a song. Okay. Next is importance of intellectual property right. Why these are important for an entrepreneur? First is new entrepreneur can make their name and place in the market with intellectual property right. Once a person get his or her name registered under intellectual property rights, what happen that they create a separate place in the market for themselves. Their name is getting good reputation day by day. Why? Because they have get intellectual property right on their idea, which means their idea is somehow unique than others. Next thing is it give property right on intangible asset. Like tangible assets पे तो property rights होते ही हैं. Every company is having rights on tangible property, but it gives you right on intangible assets like your ideas, your opinions, your new inventions, formulas, etc. So this is also important for entrepreneur. It gives an edge over your competition and help you to become leader in your field. Okay, leader in your field. So basically what does it do? It gives you edge over the competition, which means it creates something unique in you. It makes you unique from some other, because the formula you are using can't be used by someone else. Okay. By intellectual property right, you just patented that formula or you just got copyright on that invention, which means now you are only person who is using that formula. So your product should also be unique. So you become leader of your field. Next is it encourages creation of new invention. Okay. What happened that earlier inventor were very sophisticated, or we can say very yes, they were very demotivated. Why? Because they were not getting enough fame for their creation. They were not getting name and fame for their creation. They are not getting money. But now what happened? Someone created a formula, then that person will get intellectual property right on it, and whenever he or she is going to sell that intellectual property right, he is going to have money along with good name in the market. Okay. So this is a motivation or encouragement to the inventors. It helps authors, creators, developers to recognize, to get recognition for their work. Yes, they get name and fame for their work. These rights allows creator or inventor to have full control over their creation. They get monopoly over their creation, that no one else can use their creation without their permission. Okay. Next is, what does intellectual property rights include? So first they include copyright. So what is copyright? It is basically a right that prohibits, that stops other person to use that particular formula or particular subject matter that is registered, that is patented, or that is copyrighted. The creator, only and only that creator can use or reproduce or distribute copies of that subject matter. No one else can do. Okay. The right is given to literary work, artistic or musical work. Like you get your song copyright, then that doesn't mean ki general public can't sing that song. Okay. General public can, but not on their name. Okay. The name will continue to be that of that singer. Next is patents. Now what are patents? Patents are protection to scientific inventions, like you invented some method or process of doing some work that is useful for the society. You get monopoly for using that formula or that method or that process. Okay. You can get patent only on invention, not on discovery, because discovery is already invented fact that you are just brushing up. Okay. Next is trademark. Trademark is just like a brand name. It's a word, symbol that let you distinguish from others. It is your general identity which separates you from the another producer. Okay. Your competitor cannot use the similar trademark for their product. Trademark, what are trademarks? Like for Nike they use this tick mark. Okay, this is their trademark because this symbol indicates that this belongs to that particular company. Okay, that's all about your unit number 8. Next is the unit related to internal trade. Okay, so before starting the 9th unit or teaching you about the internal trade, I just want to check your previous knowledge. After viewing this video, you all of you will send me a note, a particular 4-5 pages note, 4-5 lines note on what is trade. Okay, what is trade, and then again 4-5 lines note on what is internal trade. Afterwards we will start this syllabus. Okay, have a very good day.